America, as we all know it, is in an identity crisis. It's been more divided than before with social, economical, and foreign issues such as inflation, racism, Chinese influence, homophobia, crime, and sexism. But now it's time for change. Not some cheesy political change either. I'm talking about the changes in how society functions, our government's attitude towards people represents, and most importantly, bringing back the American dream, because we cannot call this country the United States of America if we aren't truly united. In order to combat these issues, we must look where it all starts, we the people. The lack of family values has completely soured American society. If someone grows up without parents, then one is truly a danger to society because they don't feel love but gain hatred towards others due to lack of discipline. This hatred towards others can drastically turn into hate crimes. We've seen many instances of this, not just in the modern world, but in the past as well. The Holocaust, where 6 million Jews were killed due to Hitler's beliefs that Jews will overpower other people and take over the world. The aftermath of the September 11 attacks, which brought grief to Americans and shocked the world, ultimately causing hate crimes towards Arabs and Muslims to increase from 28 incidents in 2000 to 481 incidents in 2001. All of these are examples of unlawful acts towards individuals which will not go unnoticed because, as president, I will bring justice to those that are victims of hate crimes. We will increase the number of law enforcement in communities. Then we can decrease crime and make communities safer across America, because it's the duty of law enforcement to serve and protect so Americans can live the free lives that they are born to live. An increase in gun violence has wrecked our country with fear, anger, and resentment. But I am willing to change. I am willing to change. The time of taking our constitutional rights for granted is over. It must be over because our rights have never been threatened more than now before. This includes life. Life for our children is in question every single day. School security is crucial. No more waiting. No more complaining. No more hashtags. It's time for work. Enforced background checks and mental health checks to those wanting to purchase a gun can dramatically decrease the chance of a mass shooting to occur. This is common sense, but as we all know, common sense is anything but common. We need a president that is not afraid to lose an election. Such courage makes one less likely to be like a politician and more like a leader. It's time to be honest with ourselves. We need to face a recession now by increasing interest rates to fight inflation instead of tiptoeing around and possibly causing a depression. Whether or not people want to accept it, America is about to enter a dark tunnel, but there is light at the end of it. After all, does not truth equal light? Pragmatism is key. Our enemies are pragmatic. Our foreign issues such as Ukraine-Russia war and China must be dealt with. An old Russian proverb once said, "Probe with the bayonet. If you feel much, push, but if you feel steel, retreat." Russia needs to understand our hurting NATO allies will get them all the steel and lead they can handle. I will put the Russian bear back into its cage. All allies will know that we stand with them, and with them only, not some ever-changing geopolitical interest. However, there is another threat that needs to be addressed: China. We will meet the Chinese threat head-on. China will no longer receive the favored nation status that allows them to wreak havoc within our economy, but allows them to manage in theirs. No more. China has been coped with the U.S. market since the new Silk Road opened by Nixon. Why are we letting a decision for yesterday impact today, Americans today, in the foreseeable future? Yesterday is over, and so are yesterday's leaders. We keep putting our faith in the same old tired elite leaders of the generations past. Truly be united again. These are tough issues, and tough issues need tough leaders. I, Josue Olvera, will put the United back into the United States. The right way, the American way, the Josue way. Let's fix America.